Hey everybody, Ken Birdsall here at Sunnyside Chevrolet, giving you a little bit more in detail look at this 2018 Corvette Z06. If you want a quick walk around and startup, click that link above. Otherwise, stick around. This is one sweet car. This is a convertible, so you're going to see that top go down in just a second. We'll do a startup. You'll get to hear that exhaust rumble. There you have the power folding. Here's the inside. We're going to take a little bit more detailed look on the outside. I'm going to turn that off and save some fuel here. But this is the Z06 2018. Got the bright yellow with the black stripes down. This is a sweet looking, but I love what they did to the side with these wheels. These are upgraded wheels. The actual wheel, not the rim, but the actual tires themselves, with the yellow line. And they're just summer. Don't drive this in the winter around Cleveland here. But nice Brembo brakes in there. And steel underneath. Wonderful. I love what they've done with all of the vents here. Right up by the Z06 Supercharger tag here. That's actually body color instead of the typical black. We take a look at this front compared to the Stingray. It's about 50. I think it's 56 millimeters wider at the front, about 80 millimeters wider at the back, just a little bit wider stance. What this one does, you'll see it on the window sticker here in a little bit. It does have the or it does not have on it yet, but it is going to be coming on here. Dealer installed is the carbon fiber body kit that's going to go all along that bottom. It's going to look really sweet. Nice LED lights on the front. You can catch that back angle here. Just a really sweet car. 650 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque. If you're not sure where to get in, you just reach inside. There's an electronic release. What I love here is this door sill plate is, I mean, it's so much bigger than even some of the other models. I mean, just Chevy really went over the top with it. I mean, just awesome. Nice Bose speakers. This is the 2LZ package. Programmable seats. Steering wheel and mirrors, and you have your power locks as well. That steering wheel is power adjusting to fit your comfort, however you like. It's all power adjusting there. We're gonna hop in here in a second, but I do want you to see the power adjusting seats. There's a preferred package on here. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable. These are heated and ventilated seats, leather, perforated. Hop in here. I'm going to start that up one more time. It's great sound. Alright, so starting with the steering wheel.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G
We'll let her do her thing.
Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Nice racing steering wheel, leather wrapped. All your cruise control on this side, Bluetooth hands-free, and your digital display for your driver information center is right up above. I do want to highlight that there is on this left side your heads-up display. Just with something as powerful as this, you definitely want something. You want technology and safety designed to keep your eyes forward. So kind of a hologram kind of look, but it projects up into your field of view. You can change that to be different things, but predominantly your speed. A nice digital display up here for your cluster. You've got everything from your 220 miles an hour, your fuel, temperature. You can cycle through on here. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of things you can cycle through, and that's all controlled from the right hand of the steering wheel. But you can, we'll just go through some of that. Your trips, you'll see oil life, fuel economy, tire pressure, fuel range. I love the tire pressure look. It's pretty cool. Gonna go through some of these things here. Speed limit, that's kind of an important thing. Engine hours. I'm also gonna look and see there's a performance view if you want to see that. And as we cycle through, your G-force, you're gonna be able to see. So if you take it to the track, you're having a little fun with it, you can track all of that. I'm going to show you something really cool you can do later too. Acceleration, coolant temperature, oil pressure, battery voltage, transmission fluid temperature, horsepower. This I think is new this year, is this tire temperature, so you can keep track of that. These are very expensive and high technology tires, and temperature is key on those. Wheel slip, and we come back around. You can show everything else just like you can normally. On most every Chevy you can see your audio, your phone, your navigation. We'll take it back to the normal. If you notice down here that where that T is, I'll show you in a second, but you can switch eco mode, weather mode, track. If you notice, I don't know if you guys can hear it, a little bit deeper roar to the exhaust, but that's just going to be changing a lot of your shifting points. Probably leave it on tour for right now, but that all is from right down here. Traction control I probably recommend keeping on unless you are a professional driver. I would recommend keeping that on there. Mode select though, turning left and right, that's what changes up there. And these right here is what's going to change your other options there. Electronic park brake. I do want to, before I go away from the steering wheel, your paddle shifters right here, because this is an 8-speed automatic transmission. That is an upgrade versus getting the manual, but that is an option. What's kind of cool too, we mentioned the carbon fiber that's going to be on the outside. Carbon fiber all over the inside. You could see that. Goes all the way around. You even see it on the steering wheel where it says Z06. That's an upgrade as well. We take a look. Push button start. Your screen, kind of like on Tahoes and Impalas. There's a little hidden compartment back in here that you can plug in to lock it up. Keep your valuables in there if you're going in to eat somewhere. I love the MyLink on this. I just love Chevy. They're just super easy to use. But this has an upgraded 1 year of Sirius XM for free, typically 3 months. I'll show you guys the window sticker here in just a little bit. Super easy to use controls though. Phone, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility, navigation built in with, it comes as part of a package here, this PDR. That's where you can record what you're actually doing. So here we go. What you do is say no SD card inserted. That's over in the glove box here. There's a little slot right there. You can plug in a SD card and record. It actually does a video recording. You can choose a video overlay for what you want it to show, and you can choose sport or something like that. It just records your videos, so you can go back and see it later either on the screen, or if you take it out of the USB, you can show it on, like on a computer or something like that. We're gonna go back home here, and camera is kind of nice. You're gonna be able to see some of those cameras that are in action. We can see just the backup camera as I turn the steering wheel. You can see the guidelines turning as well. And we'll go back to the front so you can see front cameras. That's part of all that video recording system as well as the rear. Alright, heated and ventilated seats. Like I mentioned earlier, turn that on instantly, feels awesome. Temperature controls, you can control all of it here if you want. I'm going to turn it on a little bit. And the passenger can also control theirs on the other side. And in case you forget how much horsepower and torque you've got right there, the little plaque that'll remind you. 12 volt and cup holders. And a little bit of a, I would say a little bit of a little spot there you can plug in. This is where you can plug in for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and auxiliary, and then runs out a little bit to the side. I already showed you the glove box. Here, take a look at that window sticker. This is the upgrade. So typically a Z06 is gonna be $83,495 starting out, but then you get a lot of upgrades going on here, especially that preferred equipment group. All of that right there, that's your big stuff. And then a lot of other little things here too. Again, that carbon fiber ground effects, that's not on this, so when you're looking at the video, don't worry, you're not missing it. It's just, it's not dealer installed yet. That's coming. And a recorder with navigation, 8-speed automatic with paddle shift, transmission with a remote start. Those are upgrades, so when you saw all that earlier, again, that's all upgrades for a total grand price of $103,160. I know you guys want to see under that hood, so let's take a look at that next. Alright, there it is. Super light hood to it. Super light. I mean, you can move it literally with just a couple fingers. Nice Z06 right on top, so good for show. And of course, there it is. That's a 6.2 supercharged V8, 650 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque. And just as a reminder, you can find it right here at Sunnyside Chevrolet. Be sure to check out my channel for other great videos and more of the 2018s that are going to be coming out here. And you guys have a great day.